It's your girl in the serve, your favorite social butterfly. And I just want to talk about some things. I know it's late. I don't have a picture on here. I'm not going to show my face. Let's see what this camera look like. Oh, it looks even darker. so, yeah, I I just want to talk about some videos I came across on YouTube. I know it's like super early in the morning. It's like 3:41 a.m. Eastern time. I don't have nothing spectacular for you to look at. I am not going to show my face. I was hoping it would just like show like a picture or something, but I guess I got to do that through StreamYard. So anyways, let me see what I want to talk about. Okay, so first things first, I want to give a shout out to Dodash. She is a YouTuber, a content creator, and she's really like she's taken off. Her channel has taken off. Like she just got monetized this month. Well, yeah, the month of September. And she's really been encouraging everyone to get your behind on YouTube and start creating videos. So she's really encouraged me. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2017, and my earlier videos make me cringe, but my thing is despise not small beginnings. Everything that is great was once small. You know what I'm saying? So she said that by her watching other people come up in YouTube, it inspired her, and so there's a lot of gatekeepers out here of different things, and nobody wants you to get in on what they got. But my thing is, it's enough for everybody out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have a nation to lead. We all have people that we can encourage and inspire just by our testimonies and our walk of life. I feel like everybody is important and everybody has something to say and learn from each other. So I just want to give you all, I just want to give her a shout out. Dodash is DOUGH dash. I will be putting the links to the videos that I'm talking about in my description once I get off this live stream. Um, if you saw the thumbnail, you will see that I like screenshotted two videos I just came across. Okay, and this was like within a few hours ago. Okay, and they were very interesting to me. One of the videos, let me not mess up what I watched. Let me tell you exactly what the video was about. I'm gonna go to my history. It's called Keep It Moving Ministries. And this video just came in my feed, my timeline on YouTube, right? So yeah, this is me in the dark because I'm in the bed, but I just really wanted to talk about this while it's on my mind. Then I'm gonna go to sleep before I gotta go to work. So yeah, please double tap this video if you want to hear more from me. I really like the support and video. I found it very interesting that this would come up about Sean. I mean, everybody's talking about Diddy and everything. So, but this video I actually seen years ago around 2018 when it came out. And this lady basically had a dream about Diddy, and she didn't mention the whole dream because the first part of it was not about him, but the other part, she, I guess, seen some things in her dream, and she just had a message for Diddy. So y'all can watch the video yourself. When I end this live, I will put the link in the description. So anyway, she was just like basically saying like, she don't know a lot of what he got going on, but she was just saying like the emptiness that he feels and that void is because he don't have Jesus Christ in his life, in his heart. And so she was just putting the message out there for Diddy of what she feel the spirit of God is let her know to tell him, basically, you're only going to find peace, joy, happiness, basically in Jesus Christ, in, God. And he's there for him and that he should go on a fast. This is 2018, y'all. So after that, what's up, y'all? What's up, Superman 055? What's up, OG? About my extended to. Please stop with that extended warranty stuff. That is, I can't stand when I get calls like that. I'm like, first of all, I never had a warranty on the car, so. But anyways, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. So that video is very interesting. So if you want to fact check that, look it up. It's called "Keep It Moving Ministries: A Message for Sean Combs." You can Google that, search it in the search engine. You will find it. It's a lady with a cap, with a butterfly. Okay, but the video that really got me right. I know I can't stand when they be calling. Like, first of all, this car is paid for. It's a buy here, pay here. I paid it off. There's no warranty on this mug. Like, come on now. They used to do that to my old car. I'm like, for real, bro? This is a 2001. And y'all calling me and it's like 2018, 2020. You know, just crazy foolishness. Like, for real. So, I do want to play. Okay, so I'm using my older iPhone, right? Just so that I can play some of the video. Because I didn't feel like getting the computer out and doing all that stuff. Like, I should be in the bed. I got to go to work by 9 o'clock. But this is very important to me because this may shed some light on how everybody feel. So I will leave I will play the DoorDash encouragement towards the end when I get ready to get off. So I'm gonna get to the nitty gritty. So Earn Your Leisure is a YouTube channel that is very successful. I think they talk about investing and all that kind of stuff, right? Yes, exactly. What's done in the dark comes to the light. And that's a dope play too, by the way, by Tyler Perry. You know, I'm not really into his films so much now, but he had a play called What's Done in the Dark. And I thought it was pretty dope. The music to it is pretty cool too. But anyways, let me go to the video. Georgia, let's talk. I'm not gonna play. I can't stand these ads. But anyways, that's what pays everybody, right? So first of all, I just want to encourage y'all. Like, if you don't have the courage to get on YouTube and talk, man, just speak your piece. This is a place where we can all have our freedom of speech, somewhat to a degree, and we can agree to disagree. Like, you know, I think that we can have intelligent conversations without like cursing each other out or being hateful. If I feel some kind of way, that's me. And if you feel some kind of way, that's you. But that don't mean we have to hate each other. You know what I'm saying? So this video is called Diddy on Diago, whatever it's called, the lawsuit, Ciroc, economic unity challenges being a black millionaire. I was like, okay. I think it just started playing or I just clicked on it. I don't know. So this is from a year ago, like from like, I think August of 2023. He talked so much about like him just wanting to have his own, like his own thing, like his own tequila. You know, he was talking about how he helped Ciroc sell a lot, like their sales increased and everything, that he wanted his own. And this just reminded me of how like everybody was talking about how Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC or whatever, or how, you know, Michael Jackson, you know, owned these catalogs. And it just like made me think, okay, like maybe he like was really pushing up on some people and they wasn't feeling it. So they was like, hey, we're going to just tear you down. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. I'm not saying that he didn't do some of these things he's accused of, but they've been knowing he's been doing this all this time. So why all of a sudden, like, y'all want to expose him now when he's been doing this for years, allegedly? All alleged. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying nothing happened in the background, but all these people that have been involved, been knowing this stuff, but yet you keep running into him, but yet you want to be in the limelight, but yet you wanted a career, so you stuck around kind of face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like, I'm just saying, like, we've been seeing these same people hang around. Then as far as like in the later years, like the recent years, you see these new artists are popping up. I don't even remember all their names, these females, these male artists that, you know, been hanging around them and getting these like reality shows and all that. I'm sure that you've seen the good, the bad, ugly when it comes to him. And you stuck around because you wanted a career. And it's like, man, is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like the powers that be didn't like him coming against them and challenging them with their way. And I really, think you all should listen to it in its entirety because it's very interesting. One lady even broke down the topics in the comment section. I'm not sure if I can find it, but let me play a little clip of it just so you all can hear.
Business. I wanted to own my own label and I wanted to be independent.
So this is him.
Some of the icons, you brought up Barry Gordy.
I'm gonna kind of skip through it, all right?
Obviously, rest in peace, Andre Harrell.
So he talks about in the beginning how he started Bad Boy and the examples he had from like Barry Gordy and all that stuff. But I'm gonna get into like other things, okay? There's several timestamps that's pretty like dope.
And you told me, so you was like, purpose messed up. They get it fucked up, to be honest. You know
okay, let me go back a little bit.
It's something that we haven't done, right? And so
excuse the cussing.
That you just launched Empower Global. Talk about what that is and how similar to what we're trying
Can
to do.
Can y'all hear this? Okay.
People in the worlds of business of all categories. What's your vision for that, Empower Global? I'm a solutions-based person. You know, I don't want to just come and reiterate the problems that we already know is going on. So when I'm using my creativity and I'm first of all, one of the things that being successful and having money, people kind of get your purpose messed up.
Let me go through. Let me go through. Let me see.
I know the secret to my success.
I want to get to the part where he talks about having his own and how we all got to stick together and we got to circulate the dollar in the black community and all that kind of stuff, right? And it's a lot of stuff that he was saying that I was just like, okay, well, there may not be people out here that agree with that.
Shaking it up and giving the voices a platform. But talk about that though, because that's something that once again the average person is not even thinking about, but we see it as a media company. We're advertising dollars, right? And that's really how a media company is able to survive. Yeah. So the challenge is of having to, convince companies and getting less than that you should get, and different corporate initiatives. They say that they're going to give money and they don't give money. Like, these are things that's very critical because it's hard to survive as a media company for free or free media to y'all, but they're not buying it from the actual black media platforms or companies. If we don't have the resources, then we don't have the ability to compete.
Facts.
The money that you make, you put into your programming, you invest in your talent, you invest in your marketing. So it's like a struggle for black media companies, but it's an unnecessary struggle because we have the power to do anything we want to do. We run the world, we run the culture, but we have to understand how it works. If they're only giving us 1% and there's $100, what you going to do with $1? And everybody else got $50, $40, and you only have $1. And so that's putting it in layman's terms. But it's such an importance to have black media, to have that representation. And so the fight continues. A lot of the stuff they said from George Floyd and trying to keep everything calm, they things. And so the beauty about we're seeing what time it is. Today, anniversary of the March on Washington.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that he said. I didn't get to it yet. I would say just what's up, everybody in the chat? Let me know where you're watching from. Double tap the screen if you like what you're hearing. That just helps other people get into the video. But I really would like for you all to listen to it for yourself. He's basically saying, like, even at his level where he is, there's still obstacles. There's still blocks. Like he was talking about Nas and how Nas has come up in the game and how he's investing and getting into businesses. But the higher he gets, the more disappointed he gets because there's so many blocks. You know what I'm saying? There's this small number of elite people that just want to keep things going the way they want to. So yeah, they'll give you a little bit, but they're not going to give you all of what you want, right? And so, yeah, I'm in the bed. I'm not trying to I'm tired. I'm not showing my face right now. I do show my face a lot. You can go watch other videos, but I'm not about to do all that. So I was getting confused. You know how StreamYard is? Like when you StreamYard and you don't show your face, it just shows your icon, your logo, whatever. So I just didn't want to get the computer out, but maybe I'll do that next time. So but yeah, you can watch my videos. You see plenty of videos, but this is an early morning thing, and I just want you to listen. So basically, like the comment section is off the chain. Like to me, it says this interview is the reason why they are taking him down. Another comment was saying reminds me of when Michael Jackson spoke of Sony. Another one says insightful conversation, level of growth shown by Diddy, who has already done well for himself, shows you never have to stop learning. One comment says, I don't care about the conspiracy stories about him. This man is a visionary and a astute businessman. Keep going. Someone else said, now we know why Diddy's in trouble now. He challenged one of the elite out here, LOL. Another one says, let's see what else. One thing he did say, it's not about me, but it's about we. Somebody said my thoughts exactly. He was talking about bringing Black Wall Street back. He talking about Tulsa. There's a lot more things he said in this video. This video is 57 minutes long, but like I said, when I end this live, I will put the link to DoDash's video. She's been very encouraging, and she's been actually showing screenshots of how much she's made over the month of September. Like her platform, like she's over 20,000 subscribers, right? And she's just been making regular videos talking about DoorDash, and she got a playlist set up. I'm gonna set up playlists for my videos so I can have them a little more organized for everybody. So if you want to watch karaoke videos, you can watch that. If you want to watch my weight loss journey videos, you can watch that. If you want to listen to motivational videos, like I'm gonna have it all laid out in playlists so that you'll know what you're looking at. Cause my channel is pretty much like a lifestyle channel. I consider that, when I came to YouTube, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about life and do this and do that, and it's gonna blow up and all that, but it didn't work out like that. So, anyways, yeah, that's crazy about the baby oil. To me, that just sounds crazy to me. But I mean, hey, it might be true, but to me when they put this information out about him, I'm like, okay, well, bump the baby oil. I want to know who was using the baby oil, because you know dang well it just wasn't Diddy by himself. So y'all want to put out there what y'all want to put out there about him, but you don't want to put the real stuff out there, like who's involved, who's the politicians that's involved, who are the people of these companies that are stepping down. Like why all of a sudden presidents of companies and politicians stepping down, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? What are you in those videos? You know what I'm saying? I think people are on the edge of their seat because you don't know what video is going to pop up. And I feel like this, the world will bring you up and they'll tear you down. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll bring you up and be all for you, and then they'll tear you down, just like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it was Palm Sunday. They had him coming in on the donkey, like, yeah, praise you and all this stuff, and then okay, crucify him. It's like the same people that praised him crucify him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, like I used to be a big fan of Bad Boy, but that was only because really like the singers, you know what I'm saying, and the production, like the producers were amazing. But it's unfortunate, but I I don't know if I don't know, like a part of me don't even know if he's still alive or not. I mean, I know they showing these like blurry videos around and everything, but I don't know what to think. We haven't seen him go live. We I mean he can't go live. He's locked up allegedly, but we're not seeing like how they're showing what's that Young Thug? He's in court. You can see him in there and telling his mama not to cry and all this stuff like that. You can really see that. But we haven't seen Diddy yet. You know what I'm saying? I just pray that he don't get Epstein. I would like for them to protect him and for the truth to come out. I think at this point he might well just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? They ain't giving you what you want. You just gonna have to take it and whatever whatever that whatever the consequences are for your actions, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's for everyone. But at this point, somebody need to tell on somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many people. It's so clear as if you're living inside of my phone. That was up. So this is that video. Like I said, if you want to look it up, fact check me on your computer or something. It's called Earn Your Leisure. I've seen videos pop up before, I think, in my timeline. I remember seeing Earn Your Leisure. They got 1.5 million subscribers. Like, that's a lot. And they talk about investing. One person said the problem with us blacks is that we talk too dang much. We need to find ways to be more discreet. Let me see. Is there any more comments? Let's see. Sad truth. If it wasn't for this interview or the court battle, Diddy would have been kept safe by the feds still. What are y'all opinions? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. I mean, there's so much. Like, another thing that's crazy to me too is how long Cassie was with Diddy. Like, you was with him for 10 years and you couldn't get away at all. Like, at some point in time, like, I'm sure you had enough footage for during a year, enough evidence to go against him at the time. It's like, okay, I understand being fearful and everything, but at some point, I mean, really, I think anybody could be free. It's just your choice. I think she had hopes for a career and she held on because of that. And then also, she was young and trauma. A lot of times people stay in abusive relationships for different reasons. I've known people to go through that. So yeah, that video, I mean, you may not like Diddy. You may have your opinions, but when you listen to the video and some of the things he's saying, it makes sense how like, people should support each other's businesses and allow the money to circulate through different communities and that kind of thing, because the powers that be just want to keep it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why they shadow ban people on YouTube, when people are talking truth. Truth is always being shadow banned. There's trigger words out here that you can't say on YouTube because they're going to shadow ban you. And, you know, the Bible even talks about, I'm paraphrasing, but like what was once right is now considered wrong. And what has always been wrong is now considered right. And as long as you're playing the game, you can stay on YouTube. But like, I just feel like, well, I am appreciative of YouTube because we can talk about things and express ourselves. You just got to do it creatively. And if you really want to go in on the what's called conspiracy theories, you can go on Rumble and that kind of thing. So I did make a Rumble account just to kind of view some things, but I haven't posted on it. So let me shout everybody out. We got Secret Video Files, Superman, Nuclear War, John, Boy Crazy, Wild Clips, Main Heaven. You're a musician? That's dope, Mr. Mark. I'm a singer-songwriter, you know what I'm saying? I got some music I have not dropped yet. Well, there's some music out already, but I got some new music that I would like to drop before the year is over with. It's like a 90s vibe, I mean, I'm an 80s baby, 90s kid, so I was very influenced heavily on 90s music, 80s and 90s, but man, shouts out to you if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, man. Like, music is a little different now, but I think for every generation, it was different for new generations. But I just think that if you grew up like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, man, you had some dope music, like dope artists. But yeah, somebody snitched on Diddy, man. Cause my thing is, this man been doing what he's been doing. He's been taking that. He's been living it up, he's been making these videos, doing all these things. One person put in the comment section that he just got greedy because he made a lot of money off Ciroc. But like, I mean, it just reminds me of what happened to Bill Cosby. I even heard that, this could be a rumor, but that R. Kelly was, or found out that, a lot of money was taken from him. And maybe because he couldn't read, didn't do contracts very well. I don't know, but I heard that allegedly he started asking about those things. And then all of a sudden, he gets locked up. Now, we've been hearing things about him since Aaliyah, since he's married Aaliyah and got annulled and all that stuff. That was in the early 90s. So he was still out. He was still out doing his half on a baby and Jeep, beep beep and dang I wish and Fiesta and all that stuff. Ain't nobody lock him up. And you know what I'm saying? So I believe that they use people, the powers that be use people, they give people money of who have influence, and then when you ain't playing that game no more, which in this interview I could like hear what he's not saying behind his words. I'm the type of person that you could be speaking to me, but I can hear what you're not saying. And I can hear what he was saying pretty much. So, I mean, I'm not saying he didn't do what people are accusing him of doing, but why now all of a sudden y'all want to come out? And y'all could have came out 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. When you look closely, you can see that everybody had a turn with Aaliyah. Man, come on. That picture of them on the couch with the pillows and all that stuff is kind of weird to me. Y'all was laying up all on each other. But anyways, I can believe that. Um, yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that about her parents too. Um, I mean, Aaliyah was one of my favorite R&B singers. I remember when AJ number came out. I had that single. I remember some people bought me like different singles at the time, and there were cassettes, and I was like, wow, this is dope. And I didn't know nothing about that at the time, and we didn't have social media. We had MTV, BET, VH1, okay, in the news. So, and like, dang, how many of y'all do y'all remember like the Disney Channel when they had like the kids performing, like Justin Timberlake was on there, Britney Spears, a lot of these artists were kids at the time, and they would be singing. Like, that was my favorite part of the Mickey Mouse Club, when they was actually like singing songs. Yeah, the box, yeah. Man, them were the days, man. Like, I'm sorry, like, man, come on now. They talking about that she was unconscious and they put her on the plane. At this point, man, they know what happened to her. And even if you watch like 106 in Park, what's her name? Mary J. Blige was on stage. They was talking to her and one other person. And she was basically saying like she don't believe it was no accident, you know what I'm saying? And that was so long ago, I think it scared a lot of people. Yeah, Ryan Gosling was singing that Cry For You by Jodeci. See, back then on the Disney, on the, what's it called, Mickey Mouse Club, they was singing like them R&B songs and stuff on there. I was like, that's dope. You was one of them. That's dope. Yeah, Orlando Brown off the chain. But you know what though? There's a lot of truth to what he be saying, but everybody want to say that he crazy, yo. Man, I remember we had like this like cable box or something. It was like a little black box and the little red numbers. And like, if you didn't pay your bill, you wasn't about to watch the Disney Channel. Good morning, man. I shouldn't even be up at this time, but I just wanted to talk about these videos. Like I said, when I do end this live, I will put the videos in the description so you can watch it. That's dope, man. You know what? I used to want to be on Star Search. My mama said she wanted me to get on there, but my mom, she ain't had the means and didn't know how to do all that. I was like the only singer in my family. Star Search was the bomb. I am from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, but I live on the South Side. God bless Aaliyah. Yeah, man. I mean, who knows how she was? Who knows if she was for the streets or not? But I loved her music. And Timbaland and Missy had a new sound at the time. And I was like, OM freaking G. Like, them beats. Like, when you think about her first album in comparison to One in a Million, I bought One in a Million 2 times. I had the tape and I had the CD. Like, One in a Million, that album is the bomb. Yeah, man, Star Search, man, I looked forward to watching that. Y'all remember Bruno Mars was on that junk? Aaliyah was on that junk? You know what I'm saying? I think it was a group called Four Boys and a Babe or some little girl was dancing. I used to make my sisters dance with me. I wasn't a dancer. I made them dance. Are you from Brazil? That's dope. Where everybody else from? Please like the video for me. It's 63 of y'all, so I got 11 likes. You could just double tap if you don't mind. Let me see, because it helps the algorithm. Oh, yes, man. Oh, my God. You know what I just learned recently, like a while back? I did not know Devontae Swing had all of them working on music. Like, they was working on music before Aaliyah came out. You know what I mean? Like, they was all up there in the basement, wherever they stayed at. I didn't know Pharrell and all of them knew each other, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, I wish I was grown at that time. Like, I'm 41, okay? So, I was born in the 80s, so like, I still feel like a kid, but man, I'm telling you. But listen, so yeah, I wanted to share that video, and I just thought it was interesting because it gave me a different light of him. He was talking business, like a business person. And then they just posted a recent video because I was like, okay, well, if they was interviewing Diddy a year ago, what they been talking about since then? So when I went through their playlist, they got a recent video of them interviewing 50 Cent. And then in the title, they also, let me see if I can like look it up for y'all. I don't want to turn the volume up yet because it might be a dang ad, but let's see. Where is the 50 Cent one? I've been wanting to get on here and talk about a lot of things. It's so many things. I'd be like, dang, I gotta go live and talk about it. And I just don't be wanting to. It's so many other things. But I'm gonna start doing it because I just feel like there's a lot to be discussed. We are getting closer to the election, so you already know what time it is. Allegedly, the DC airspace has been shut down. I could tell you where I got that from. It's a YouTube channel called, let me not lie to y'all. Oh, matter of fact, let me go to my notifications. I follow I'm subscribed to some dope people. So if you want to check it out, it's called The Real G's News. So it says something big is up. So he was just talking about how the airspace was shut down in DC. I don't know if y'all can verify that or not. Let me see what y'all talking about. Yeah, it's no light. I'm in my room. Next time I do something like this, I will use my computer so that you can see my image or whatever the case is, or I can show y'all whatever through StreamYard. This is just me going directly live, and I've been up all day door dashing. So yeah, you can see my hand, yay. But yeah, you can go check out my other videos. So Underworld Fight Club, what's that about? My son talking about he want to do MMA or whatever it's called. I don't know. He's 16. Cassie left her family in order to get beat up in her, man. But I don't know if you heard, but he was the family was taking money from Diddy too. He was paying, taking them on trips and all that kind of stuff. So that was the hush hush money. 50 Cent has a low-key been the realest rapper since the beginning. I can't wait to see his documentary. Man, I like 50 Cent, man. I think 50 Cent got a good business mind. And anytime that Ghost Shot, it come on, I be like, yeah. I remember when I was in the club for real, that song was out. They said the Feds been investigating Diddy since 2016 because of the whole hotel situation. 50, the only one that been calling Diddy out, and people made 50 look like a bully when they know it was true. You know what, though? There's some YouTube channel I was listening to, and it's like they talk to people I think that have been in the cartel, or they talk to people or interview people that were like undercovers, and it was a very interesting video. And the guy was just talking about how that was his life. He had to become this business person, and he had to like get in where he fit in and all that. Then he had to go in hiding, but I say all that to say it takes years sometimes to capture somebody. So I guess when you think about these Lifetime movies or cartel movies, it takes a while to like get people. You got people going undercover. You got to actually get good evidence because if you try to get them on something that you really ain't got no evidence for, then they're just gonna be free. But my thing is, I don't know. I just feel there's a lot of people out here doing similar things alleged that he's allegedly did. So like, but then again, I don't know if you believe in people selling your souls or not. I believe is people do it, and I feel like when you do sell your soul, the devil comes back to collect. He doesn't tell you probably all the time. He may let people know. Allegedly, there's some people that, from what I've heard through YouTube, like certain artists may have known that they were going to die at a certain age or whatever. But I do believe like if the devil tempted Jesus and told him he would give him the cities and the riches and all that stuff, or he tried to tempt them with making bread and all that kind of stuff, he gonna tempt man too. There's no temptation I think that come to man that Jesus didn't have to face. But he just gave the word back to the devil and was like, it is written, and he went ahead and proceeded with what he said, and that was that. And it said the devil left for a season, so he comes to everybody, and when he puts that money in your face, you do whatever. And I feel like he comes to collect. So if you sold your soul and threw your family under the bus and all that kind of stuff just to get your money, at some point somebody gonna throw you under the bus, and you ain't gonna have that money no more. It just, like, I mean, listen, a part of me feels like he know what happened to Biggie. He know what happened to Tupac. And because listen, Bad Boy really took off after Biggie died. You know, when you think about it, when they had the Missing You song, they was on MTV, they had all white, they just blew up. All the artists blew up, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, a lot of times when you hear about people leaving that were related to other people in the industry, then people blow up. They make it. They had to sacrifice something to get there. I mean, I hope he didn't have nothing to do with it, but I mean, for what people are saying and how it's looking, it looks like he knows something. You know what I'm saying? There are definitely people doing the same stuff Diddy was doing, but I have a strong feeling that all of this is about to stop after this Diddy situation. Man, you know what though? I feel like they're gonna have to probably figure out another way, because I mean, I feel like as long as the earth is going, the devil's gonna keep doing his thing and God's people gonna keep doing their thing. But like, they're just gonna probably pause, or like when Epstein, all this stuff was coming out about Epstein, you got all these videos about him, then it's kind of like you didn't hear nothing else about it anymore. And then now it's about Diddy. I just would hate for that to happen to him, because I want to know what the heck happened. I want him to testify. Excuse me. I want him to testify. Like, I think everybody should have a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? You got that young thug in court on TV or on YouTube. You had Johnny Depp in court on YouTube. Where did he at? And I guess the trial ain't going on, but it's like, y'all should at least, like, I don't know, interview him or something. I hope he looked the same if they, they be talking about clones and everything. That picture of him, that dang picture of him locked up, he looked like an alien or something on that picture. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but when I look at certain pictures and like him smiling and everything, then I look at him, that picture that's supposed to be the mug shot, it's like his head look really big and his eyes look like, okay. You see me a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, you can see me a little bit. But yeah, you can go to all my videos. But yeah, I was just like, I just watched that video before I came in here. I said, you know what? I'm going to create this thumbnail and I'm going to talk about it. I feel bad for his kids, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know they're dang near grown, and some of the young men are like caught up in some of this, I believe. But like, and in the book about Kim Porter, boy, y'all, shouts out to Tough News. Tough News be bringing the news. I've been a Tough News subscriber probably over a year, and he does not miss a beat. I mean, he brings receipts. I'm gonna call them alleged receipts, but he pretty much has connections and he'll show you emails, but he'll blot out the person's name. But to me, it's good. it's entertainment. It's to me it's good news. I don't mean like the topics, but I'm saying like how he just shares his content. I really like, and that's why I'm a subscriber. And man, when I see that notification pop up, I'm like, boom! I go right to the notification. It's called Tough News, TUFF News. He's bringing all the latest on the Kim Porter situation, everything related to Diddy. Everything's not all. It's not all about Diddy. So, but it's pretty dope. I'm also subscribed to Marcus Rogers. I tap in. I listen to Tre Gang sometimes. I don't know if y'all heard about that Kenneka Jenkins story that happened around 2017, but it's always been disturbing to me. And there's so much that has been discovered about that case. And shouts out to Tre Gang for Tre Gang and so many other YouTubers just really solving the case. I mean, it took a turn though, you know what I'm saying? But it's so much to explain. But if you have been watching that channel and other people talking about it, I just hate that they covered that story up. I hate that they lied. I hate that it seems like the mother was involved. Well, she's not even her real mother. But anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, Kenneka Jenkins, that's a story that is very disturbing to me. Let's see. Have y'all heard of Allie? She was a allegedly she was trafficked, and she's been on Instagram for some years, and now everybody wants to listen to her. She's been talking this same story since I've heard her around 2020. And now everybody wants to talk to her because now everybody's talking about trafficking and all this other stuff. And she's been saying the one thing she's been talking about the underground tunnels in these houses. And okay, now that they raided Diddy's house, they found some underground tunnels that I guess went to Hugh Hefner's house. She's been talking about that. Yeah, it's Kenneka. You talking about Kenneka Jenkins? Jesus. That girl. Okay, so allegedly, okay, so when the Kenneka Jenkins case came out, they kept saying this girl got on drugs, was drunk, and she wandered around the hotel. First of all, who wandered around the hotel? Who does that? First of all, the imaging looked fake. So if you the type that can see, you can see it was fake. Many YouTubers knew it was fake. They called the cap on it. People was just breaking down the videos. They could tell they've been edited. Why it take forever for the video to come out? They saying it was two girls. They look alike. Come to find out, they was reenacting what supposedly had happened to her just to throw people off. Like, it's so much to the story. Like, you would have to go to Tre Gang. And if you can, get past how he talk and everything, it's a lot of information. Like, he's been on YouTube for years, but they still talk about it because, like, really, they really need to, like, open that case back up because the whole hotel was behind, like, covering it up, man. It's just sad. It's sad. Yeah, them tunnels, I believe it, man. Like, if Allie been saying this since 2020, she has different Instagrams. She has what she calls angels. I think that she calls them angels. These are people that she's giving information to, evidence to, in case something happens to her, because her and her mom are always on the go. And at first I was like, well, I mean, why would she lie about it? But people lie about stuff every day. But I do believe her. I believe there's some truth to it. She's been talking about these tunnels in the mansion. She's been talking about these celebrities, and now you hearing all these celebrities got ties to Epstein. And my thing is, they all covering their eye. They're all doing this satanic stuff. It's just, it's out and open now. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep lying about all you want to, but I mean, if you're not a devil worshiper, then why do you participate in those things? Or if you're not into the occult, I'll put it that way. If you're not into that, well, why do you do the things that is related? Why are all these award shows always showing artists burning up in flames and showing the pyramids and the the subliminal messages and everything. Like, can't we just have music? Why do we always have to have all this satanic stuff behind it? It's because, oh yes, the trafficking. Oh my God, it's so much. Why the black screen? Because what happened was I've been up all day door dashing, and I did not feel like sitting up on screen. I'm in my room. Um, oh, another reason why is because, like I said earlier, if I was on StreamYard, you would just see my icon. And I was thinking, oh, if I just make the thumbnail, blah, blah, blah. But I haven't been using StreamYard lately. So the next time I do this, I will have StreamYard connected so that it will be a bright image for you. Okay, so, but I just really wanted to run my mouth about these videos. And I'm going to let you all know what these videos are again so that you can go to your search engine and you can verify what I said. So basically, if you go to the leisure video, like I said, it's called Earn Your Leisure. That's a very popular YouTube channel. Hello, Aladdin. Hey, Sandman. Hey, J Rock. Wreck but whole. Can everybody tell me where they are watching from? What's up, YB? What did Diddy do? I don't know. What did he do, man? Listen. Diddy was being Diddy and people participated. I want to know who these people are that had these bottles of oil. I want to know who all these people are. Are y'all still there? I don't know what's going on my phone. But thank you for likes. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate y'all dropping by. I know y'all probably saw the thumbnail, like what the heck is she talking about? And why it's black. But like I said, I'm in my room. I've been Uber eating all day as far as, deliveries. It was a pretty good day. I'm going to do more videos about my experiences. Like, I just really got inspired by Dough Dash. That's a channel, Dough, like Dough. Dash, her channel has just got monetized for the month of September. And she's been very transparent. And she's just keeping it real about working the 9 to 5 and living your dreams. And I'm like, you know what? I've been on YouTube since 2017. I had less than 200 subscribers about 2 months ago. I believe about 2 months ago. And then I started like, what you call that when you like remix or share other shorts. And I was like, well, I was already sharing certain things, but I was like, well, let me just experiment. Let me just see. And I was sharing stuff I liked anyways, number one. But what really hit was it was a Tina Marie short I shared. Then there was this Michael Jackson video I shared. It really had a lot of engagement. Then it's this one with Whitney Houston. So that may have brought some of y'all here. Somebody put in the caption, when Luther had to show Whitney. And I ended up, like when I reshared it, I didn't share the whole thing. So I made a part one, part two. Part one brought me over 50,000 views. I've never had that in my life. And it brought over 200 subscribers. But yeah, I just feel like all of us are on this platform and we can create whatever vibe we want. I like to create jewelry. I'm going to start, doing videos. I'm going to go live showing myself making earrings, maybe even writing songs on the spot. Just different things. I feel like this is a place where we could really be creative and create our way out of debt. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Does anybody got any questions about anything? Let me see. I want to know why, as soon as the Nickelodeon documentary and Jewish Snyder came out, all this stuff about Diddy that they already knew about. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You said I have 245 subscribers, but I don't be giving them Negroes. You know what? So how do they subscribe to you? Do you have like a video of some sort? Like, I like to work out and stuff. Like, listen, I lost 50 pounds and I'm still on my weight loss journey. So I had some people come in my chat be like, oh, what the scale say? I told them exactly what the scale said. And somebody said, go to the gym. I'm like, I go to the gym. What you talking about? Well, it's like, listen, I'm going to be reporting more things. Like, I'm not, like, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers and everybody got their own swag, their own thing. StreamYard is where it will get real because if I open up I did a test run on StreamYard months ago. I used to be on a podcast called Because We Nosy Podcast, and then so I don't do that no more. But Definitely check out Music Diary Group. That's my boy Sincere on beats from the DC area. We may be doing the podcast together, but what's really going on is the title because like when stuff be happening, I just be like, what's really going on? Because I see beyond the BS. Okay, I've been like this ever since I was young. God has given me dreams and visions of things. I mean, I'm just different. I think we all are unique and we all have dope gifts. And one thing I will say is I see through the BS. Like, man, I got so much to say. Look, report some news, man. Do it. Like, you gotta know. Thank you so much. Like, I've been told that I got a radio voice, but I do voiceovers for real. I be like, "What's up, y'all? It's your girl and sir, your favorite social butterfly." That's what I do. You got almost 4,000 and haven't even did what I want on YouTube. I did 16 years locked up StreamYard. What? So with you at 4,000, did you get enough watch time? Cause look, they talking about some outrageous stuff. Like, okay, if you get 500 subscribers, right, you can unlock the super chat. So, but in order to do that, you got to have like 3 million short watch hours and like 3,000 video watch hours. I'm like, that's crazy. But then on my watch hours, they say I got 200 in the top. Like, it's weird how YouTube break it down. But hey, I feel like this. When my videos, when I end the stream, if you want to leave a comment like where you're tuning in from, that way we can like take each other, we can like check out each other's YouTube channel. You can, leave a comment in the comment section of any of my videos, and that way people can see you there. I can check out your channels, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can all support each other. Like, that's just how I think. Like, okay, I'm on TikTok. I got over 5,000. No, not that's a lie. I just got over 500, right? So today I just made over 600 subscribers today. Praise the Lord. I said, you know what? Every day I'm gonna speak it into existence that I will get this channel monetized, and I'm gonna do a backup channel. TikTok. If I get to 1,000, I can start going live on TikTok. So I feel like if we could all just like work together, support each other, we could all come up in this thing. Like, it's enough money out there. Like the girl was saying on DoorDash, she was like, what you afraid of? She was like, if you are over 50, you need to get your butt on YouTube. If you're over 18, get your butt on YouTube. Then I came across this other lady's channel. I ain't never seen her channel before. She was like, she's over 50. She said her son was like, you need to get on YouTube. And she took his advice, and she has 3 channels. 2 of them are monetized. She said just one video she made about, I guess, the alerts that were going off on the phones a while back. She said she made $10,000 off that one video. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subbing to my channel. Like I said, when I get out this chat, I still may be able to see the chat as long as I don't make it with, like, when you have it for like kids, they don't let you see it. But you can leave comments in the comment section, so that way whoever comes to my comment section can see who's all in there. That gives them opportunity to check you out. And I can also check out your channel and subscribe just to support. That's how I feel. I do have a Discord because one of my friends, he's a producer. His name's Delio. He is my producer. He goes live every Wednesday and shows you how to produce music. He's at 82,000 now. He's been out a long time, but I say all that to say he had a Discord, and so that's how I got Discord, because he was like playing everybody's music through Discord somehow. So I wouldn't mind starting it on Discord. I just want to grow the fan base here, and then maybe once I grow my channel, then I want to like multi-stream. Then I can multi-stream. Like for right now, if I do the StreamYard, I'm probably going to StreamYard from YouTube to my Instagram, because that's where I have a large following. Like, that's where I do all my reels. A lot of times, whatever I post on Instagram, I'll go ahead and throw it on TikTok or on here as my shorts. But I have over 2,000 followers, and as far as the reach, it goes back 30 days. So it might say like 8 to 10,000 hits, and I'll get like action in my stories. But YouTube, I feel we could all make a living on this mug. But yeah, I ain't got no Discord to where it's like an account to where you can see anything. But yeah, I'm here to inspire. I'm here to encourage. Like, we all been through things. I got so much to talk about, man. Like, if you go through my videos, you can see my weight loss journey videos. There's some videos where I just um talking about nothing, talking about food, cooking it up with your girl in the serve. But today is a very important day because this is the day that my sister transitioned in 2021. So I'll be posting about it. Her name was Christy. She died suddenly of what the Holy Spirit told me. It was a congestive heart failure. She passed away suddenly. And that day I'll never forget. One thing I know, that's why I got to stay on this weight loss journey. First of all, it's not about like your health and wellness journey is not about being overweight. It's about being healthy. So you can be a small person and be weak. Like my friend, he's over 200 pounds, but he got outrun a lot of slim people because he's active. And we're both on this journey together. He's probably like, I don't know. I think he's probably he might be around 250, somewhere up in there, but he's tall and he can run. So I'm just saying, we all need to take care of our health, whether it's just going to walk for 15 minutes a day, drink more water, go to the gym. Like, it makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to do what y'all got to do because my thing is, well, for me, I believe all things are possible because the word lets us know that with God, all things are possible. And there's a scripture I hold on to, Philippians 4:13. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I have to tell myself that, and I meditate on that to help me. A lot of times I have so many things running on my through my mind all at once. Some people say I got ADHD or whatever. That's cool. A lot of creatives have minds where they just always are thinking of things, and it can be overwhelming, and you don't do anything. Oh Lord, that's not good. I cannot help you on that note, sir. God bless you all. Should I remain a potato or transition into broccoli? You know what? I don't know. I think transitioning into a vegetable would be great. Vegetables are better than starch. Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm saying, man, diabetes runs in my daughter's dad's side of the family. Um, on my mom's side of the family, so I'm biracial, right? So my mom's lineage come from, they come from Ireland or whatever. My dad's side, I don't know a lot about him. I just know he was black. That's all I know. I don't know what the family dynamic is like, but with my sister's dad, like my dad that raised me, I'm gonna say it like that. Congestive heart failure, strokes, anger. That anger spirit is a generational curse. So yeah, that's something that runs through the family, and it's very important just to take care of yourself, to get active, walk with a friend, walk by yourself. Like, I can go out by myself. I don't have to have anybody, but some people feel like they have to have a companion. Um, but yeah, definitely take care of yourself. I think we should all inspire each other. I know, blah blah blah. So yeah, what's up, truck driver 84? I hope you're staying out there. I hope you're out there safe if you're on the road. Uh, I heard a lot of things about truck drivers being laid off and all this kind of crazy stuff. What state you driving in right now? My dad was a truck driver. He was a truck driver all my life before I was born. Yes, prayer walks are good. Like, I pray through my neighborhood. I'm the type, if I see something going on, I pray right then and there. If I see somebody at the bus stop, I say, Lord, bless them with a vehicle. Because I know how I feel to not have a vehicle, man. I know those days. For real, for real. Oh, that's what's up. What, you on the south side? You are you in South Georgia, North Georgia, Stone Mountain area? At least it ain't storming no more, man, because we had some water. That's good. You know what? I know people say a lot of things, but that don't mean it's gonna affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's what's up. I wasn't too far from there. I was in McDonough earlier, but yeah, I stayed up late. I got home late. And a lot of times when I get home, I like to wind down. So I mean, I was door dashing with my daughter. Went to Walmart. Got my grandbaby some things. I got me a few things out of there. I got me some turnip greens, right? I'm gonna take them leaves and I'll make me a wrap for lunch. So I got me this little 6 pack of I think it's a 6 pack or a 4 pack of chicken salad. So I'm gonna put that on there, and yeah, I'm doing my best to eat clean, so I can get this weight down. Yeah, I believe so. The most you gonna see me is this, but if you want to look at my previous video, I was live earlier today and yesterday. So yeah, I'm in my bed, man. I'm not about to show my face. I just wanted to, like I said, when I first came live, I was thinking that you know how when people do StreamYard and they don't show their face, you just see the image. I was thinking it was gonna be like that, but then I realized no, I'm going live on my phone. So yeah, if you go to my videos, you'll see that I've gone through a weight loss journey. I started at like 320. I actually made it as low as 265. It's just that was in 2022 when I got to 265, and I hadn't seen that weight since 2015, but I actually gained some of that, gained about 20 pounds over time. But I allowed things to happen, stress, sometimes you just go through it. I also dislocated my shoulder back in April, so that was a setback as well. I dislocated it skating. So, but I had an amazing time skating for 2 hours before I fell. But that was very traumatic. So I don't wish that on nobody. My next venture is starting my own FM radio station, about to retire from trucking a few more years from now. That's what's up. My friend Sincere on Beats just retired from driving as well. He was driving for Kroger for some years. He retired, so he got the channel called Music Diary Group. Maybe you can reach out to him if you just search Music Diary Group. Um, it's like a red and black logo. He's very dope, and he wants to do music full time. That's what's up. My dad, he had leased a truck, so he was making more money, but he was a lot older than my mama, and he had surgery in '04, and he passed away in the hospital. He transitioned at the time, but he was, we was young. We used to ride in the truck and everything. You know what I'm saying? It used to be fun. I remember like going to Texas or somewhere out there. We went to like this big McDonald's. It was like this 2-story, 3-story McDonald's, and we used to just drive in the back, ride in the back of the truck when we was little. But as we got older, we just didn't do like that anymore. But yeah, I mean, truck driving to me, I think what's cool about it is that you can travel and you can see things. Yeah, I don't, you know what? Thank you so much. And, there's a lot of people out here that have lost family and loved ones. Like I said, today marks the, let me see, 21, 22, 24. It's been like 3 years. Hold on. 1, 22, 23, 24. Yeah. It's been 3 years since my sister transitioned. It feels like yesterday, but I could talk about it because it's how you look at it. Like when you lose someone, it's the way you look at it. And a while back, I just was thinking about her in the car. A lot of times I'll cry in my car for some reason. That's the place. But I was like, God, why did you take her back? But, I don't really question God like so deep like that. Like I know God makes no mistakes, and he has an appointed time for everybody. So I feel she lived out her purpose. But you miss the person, So I'm gonna be, writing a book soon about how to grieve. I mean, I have a title for it, but there's different levels of grief, and we act different in grief. Like when you're grieving, there's no set time, and you can't tell someone how long to grieve something or someone or a relationship. And it's okay to grieve. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry sometimes, but just don't let it take over you, and don't get lost in it. So yeah, death is a part of life. That's why I said it's how you look at it. So everybody's good. My niece was able to still graduate, finish school. She just got married, you know what I'm saying? So my sister that transitioned, she had one daughter. and she's 18. So yeah, I like writing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got a poetry book I'm working on, but I like to call it a book of lyrics more so because I'm a songwriter. But yeah, I just write how I feel, and it's gonna be called Seasons of Love, a book of lyrics, because there's different aspects of love and there's different seasons of love. Just like Ecclesiastic talks about, there's a season, there's a time for this, there's a time for that. Like mourning. I can't remember everything right now, but there's a season for everything. So there's a season when relationships begin. There's a season when they end. There's a season when you are happy. There's a season when you're sad. There's a season, like there's a different type of love when you lose a loved one, and it's another type of love when you lose someone in a relationship. So yeah, my poems are basically like my songs, and so I would like to release that as well before the year is over with, so that way I have my EP drop and my book of lyrics. I'm gonna put that on Amazon. So if any of you are contemplating on writing, you can publish your book on KDP. My friend is a self-published author. She's published over 6 books, and you just have to have at least, I think, 24 pages for it to be on KDP. And man, I used to love reading when I was younger. What I read mostly now is my Bible, or I like to listen to books. So there's this dope book a friend of mine shared with me. It's called The War of Art. So it's on YouTube. It's actually one of my playlists. Let me see if my playlist is private, because if it's not, if it's private, I'm gonna make it visible for y'all to check out. Because I mean the book, I listened to it in 2 days. I love to listen because that's how I learn. I mean, I can learn visually too, but listening is better to me. So I have playlists that are visible and that are not. So I'm about to check it out. Let me see if I can look it up. Then I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes. I know I'm gonna be, well, I'm not gonna speak that, but I'm praying that God give me the strength today. Sometimes I just stay up, and I know and today's a double day for me. Like, I gotta work a double. So what did you say? Everything in life is borrowed, nothing we gain in life for us to keep one. Once leave this world, nothing comes with us. Facts. That's why the word said, "What does it profit if you gain the world and lose your soul?" That's the main scripture I wanted to. I think that's in Matthew. Like, what do it profit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gain everything just to lose it. Like, Diddy gained everything, gained the world, and just the thought of him, just like, people say it's never gonna go back. Like, a lot of people ain't gonna look at him the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type that look at people for their soul. Everyone has a soul. Everyone has made mistakes in their lives, but I feel you can have a clean slate through Jesus Christ, because that's what the word says, right? I don't care how much you've done. Man may not forgive you, but Jesus can. God can forgive you, right? So, like, for instance, let me see. Like, in the Bible, you know about Saul, right? He was persecuting Christians and had them killed, right? But then God blinded him just to give him his sight back for him to work for him. And he became Paul, and he was like one of the greatest apostles. So God can use anybody if you're not too prideful, and can repent. So if he actually confessed his sins behind bars, and he still had to suffer the consequences, okay. But as long as he makes it right with God, that's all that matters. Like, at the end of the day, people want to see justice, and I get that. But the word also says vengeance is mine, right? God is the one that can get the best revenge ever. And he knows where to get people at. And he don't want not one person to perish. That's what the word tells us. Like, he don't want nobody to perish. So for some people, I think they make it in on their deathbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this one lady, she had to participate in occult activities with her father as a kid. She was impregnated by him. Allegedly, they sacrificed the babies and all that. Like, she grew up in that. And then when she finally got old enough, she got away and got married and left. And she didn't like her father for years, but she forgave him. And on his deathbed, he confessed his sins and he accepted Christ. So I'm pretty sure that, God accepted him. But a lot of times we don't forgive. So, you know, even if Diddy did all these things to these people gotta own what they've done, what their part was, and they still gotta forgive. Because if you don't, I mean, according to the word, if you are a believer, it says, forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. It's like if you don't forgive, God ain't gonna forgive you. So it's like I think that same judgment you put on people or expectations you put on people, God will expect of you. And so, like, if you give people grace, then God will extend grace to you. So I do my best to live in peace and to forgive, even if it hurts. I just think everybody's built differently. We all have spiritual gifts, right? Some people have an extra gift of like an extra measure of faith, an extra measure of love. You know what I'm saying? People have creative gifts, all those kind of things. But I don't like my heart to feel. I don't like my spirit to feel grieved, and I believe that's when the Holy Spirit convict me. No, not everyone is going to forgive. That's so true. That's why the Bible tells us to do it, because we already know some people ain't gonna do it. But you know what though? That frees you up. Like, if I don't know if y'all ever been through that, but don't it feel good to like let stuff go? Like, it takes so much energy to harbor things. And I've learned that you cannot keep stuff in. You got to talk about things. Like, I've been learning to have some difficult conversations with people, because I used to never want to have confrontation. A lot of times things happen to you because you don't speak up. But now I'm speaking up. If it ain't right, it ain't right. Yeah, most people will not do it. That's fine. You want to know why? Because we in the last days. We in the days of Lot. We in the days of Noah. You know what I'm saying? So the hearts of man have waxed cold. Um, People are lovers of themselves, like the Bible says. So my thing is, you may not call yourself a Christian. I call myself more like a believer, but which is like a Christian, but like some people don't believe in certain aspects of the Bible, whatever the case is. But my thing is, it's coming to pass. Like, it's like one of the most accurate books, but yet it's old because it's living. And if you, a lot of things that the Bible talks about happening, it's happened already. There's evidence in earth, so, and you know what? It's still more things that's gonna happen. And do y'all remember when the trains were like derailing? Do y'all remember when that happened? Because everybody don't forgot, but I ain't forgot. Y'all remember the trains were derailing one by one, dropping chemicals in all the water, just, poisoning the water, the food plants blowing up, burning up and all that. Nobody's talking about it now. But it's like the powers that be, put that stuff out in movies and stuff. Because there was a movie in Ohio, a movie based out of Ohio where the train derailed and all that. But there's a lot of stuff going on in the earth, and there will be more things happening. Pay attention to the movies that come out. I rode by Tinseltown today, and I couldn't see what was on the marquee or the signs, like what movies are out. I don't go to the movies often, but sometimes I watch Movie Box. Shouts out to Movie Box. If you can't always go to the movies, make your Movie Box account. All the movies be on there. I watch YouTube more than I do movies, but a lot of times what they want to do is going to be in the movies. Just like if you watch The Simpsons, the predictive programming and all that. And I just be sitting like, wow, they really doing this and they don't care. And now that I think about 9/11, may God rest the souls of the people that were perished at that time. When I think about that video, like I seen it a few years ago, I watched that rerun of the planes allegedly hitting the buildings. It just looked like BS to me. And what I mean by that is, it's so much deception behind what happened with that. And our own country does things to the people in the country. And that's why you got to just have a relationship with God. Get your heart right with God and just be ready for whatever. Now, be optimistic, be hopeful, be joyful, be Just believe that God gonna supply your needs, because that's how I do it. At the end of the day, I have faith to believe that God will supply whatever I need, and He'll do that for you too. If you want to grow your channel, keep showing up for your channel, man. Like, we all have a story to tell, man. I'm sure that y'all have been through some crazy things. I'm gonna keep pushing my channel. I thank God that you all are here. You don't even have to be here. Like, it's 4:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time over here in Atlanta, Georgia. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Please double tap the video. I didn't even know how to like the videos that were live like this until somebody kept saying double tap. And I was like, oh snap, I could double tap and like their video. And what I've noticed too, like when you go live on your phone, people drop in from anywhere because there's that, like, that feed. You just swipe up, and you're constantly going into like different lives. And I went live at a youth event Saturday. It had like over 4,000 hits. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, but I think we could all grow these platforms. We could all grow on these platforms. We just gotta support each other. Like, I follow so many people on Instagram. It's ridiculous. I follow over 6,000 people. Now, I will be purging my page because, number one, I don't even know why I'm following everybody. A good bit of people I follow because I'm affiliated with them and or I like something they do. But I think in the beginning, I was just following people just to grow my channel. But yeah, I'm on Instagram at Anna_serve. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I follow back in most cases. On TikTok as well. If you want to grow your channel, if you follow me on TikTok, I'll follow you back. You can let me know, hey, I saw you on YouTube if you want to. Yeah, if you want to leave a comment, let me know where you're from, like in the comment section or whatever you want to put in the comment section. As long as it's clean and peaceable, I will leave it there. That way, whoever comes across my channel can see all of you. And man, bruh, it's ridiculous, man. Like, I just be thinking there's so many empty buildings out here, but y'all ain't making no places for these homeless people to transition. Like, I know a lot of these homeless people have mental illness and or drug issues, but at the same time, y'all want to build up all these other places. Y'all want to keep putting liquor stores on every corner. Oh, we want to bring taxes in and give it to the schools, but yet you want to put liquor stores everywhere. Like, what good is that? You're enabling people. I don't think there's no problem with having certain places, but like, I do notice how they gentrify neighborhoods. You basically drive out the hood to replace it with expensive living, high cost of living. Then you want to put unhealthy things in certain neighborhoods, and it's stupid. My potato salad, all right, man. I don't make it often. My mom makes it better, so I ain't gonna lie. My thing is I have to get the texture right. I don't think I boil it long enough, but I thought about attempting it again. But I'll just buy some potato salad. I'll buy it at Walmart. Got some decent potato salad and Ingles. So what's your favorite store to shop at? I like Aldi's. I like Little's or Liddell's, whatever it's called. Kroger. But I think they got Aldi's. I know they got Food Lions and stuff like that. I make salmon sometimes. Wally World. I'm on this journey to eat more clean somewhat. So this is my first time buying the not collard greens, turnip greens, to use the leaves as wraps because I know bread is not my friend. So I love tacos. I love burritos. I don't have to have meat all the time. I use beans. I made me some black bean and red bean burgers last week. I put serrano peppers, jalapenos, oats. I use this quinoa and brown rice mix. It wasn't a lot of it, but I put all that together. I blended some carrots, some garlic, spinach. I put all that together, made my patties. The only thing I didn't like about my patties was I baked them too long. I never baked them before. The first time I did it, they was off the Chizang. Matter of fact, these were off the Chizang. The first three I made, or was it four? I did them on the stove, like I cooked them on the stove. But then there was like mm, there was 12 left, and I said, let me just throw them in the oven and get them done with. So for one, I did not cover it up with foil. That was a no-no. So the top got a little crisp, the bottom wasn't, but I put them in the freezer though. So when I get up in like an hour and a half or whatever, I will cut it up a little bit. I'm gonna clean that turnip leaf off or whatever, and I'm gonna put I got a little bit of shredded cheese left. What else I got? Oh, I got some shredded cabbage. It's like angel hair cabbage. And what else? I'm gonna drizzle a little ranch on that thing, roll it up. That's gonna be my lunch. I'm gonna take 2 to work. I work at an adult education program, so you cannot see me because I didn't want to be seen because I'm in bed and I wanted to talk about Diddy. Like I said, there's these videos I will put. Yes, I'm a social butterfly. You go to my Instagram. I'm always doing voiceovers. I mean, you can check out my recent videos. Like I've been intentionally going live more just to get out there and to get my story out. So the latest video I have. Oh, let me see. I'm supposed to be talking to you about my playlist. Okay, I have a public playlist. One of my public playlists is called Audiobooks and Motivational Speaking. Listen to The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. It's an audiobook. It's almost 3 hours long. Atomic Habits is another good book, but I haven't gotten through that yet. But The War of Art is basically about this guy. It says break through the blocks and win your inner creative battles. I'm a creative. Are y'all creatives? Yeah, I don't like the dishes neither, but we gotta do it, man. I'm an okay cook. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm the best cook. I ain't gonna flex on that, but I'm learning to make new things. So I can make some dope spaghetti. I always like to be extra. I don't like plain spaghetti. I like onions, garlic, bell peppers. I'm like that kind of spaghetti person. I love salads. Um, I'm not a big steak person, but I said, you know what? I might give me some steak, but I'm just not. I don't care about the meat like that. I be thinking if I eat meat, it's gonna take forever to digest, and I'm really wanting to get this weight down. So I'm not gonna eat perfect, but I still like my Dunkin' Donuts, my coffee. I still like Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and I've lost weight eating those things, but it's in moderation. It's how you do it. It's the working out, all of that. So I gotta get back. I was 290 yesterday. I was like 292 3 days ago, and 294, 95 like about a week ago. So I am gradually coming down. I gotta get back. Well, the goal is to get to 220, but I got to 265 in 2022. Then I gradually gained them 20 pounds back. But I know what to do to get there. It's just mind, body, and soul. All of that got to be lining up. But you don't have a creative bone. What do you like to do for a living? Like, what do you like to do as hobbies? I guess. So, if you are creative, a lot of times your mind be everywhere. So I call myself a creative consultant because you could tell me about some things you want to do, right? And then I give you my ideas and I can help you kind of sort through your ideas and I can see things. So when I hear music, I see videos. I'm a visionary. But that don't mean I can always figure it out for myself. That's just my gift to do for others, you know what I'm saying? And even with myself, I have a lot of ideas, but I just can't do it all. So I overwhelm myself. But I'm gonna start making my earrings again, work on my book, figure out how to do a book for people to learn how to create jewelry. But I can also just use YouTube like everybody else do. So I have a cool playlist called Trance. It's a bunch of 80s style dance music made by kids born in the 80s. Bro, I love 80s music too. I'm a 90s music head though. Early 2000s straight. It's all right. It's pretty cool. Yeah, early 2000s good. I mean, we had Dr. Bo, Aaliyah. We had Beyonce's first solo album. We had Blue Cantrell. Who remembers Blue Cantrell, man? Shouts out to Blue Cantrell, Tamia, Kiki Wyatt's early albums. But yeah, thank you. Hey man, that's the thing. Stick to one thing. So I'm part of a group called Serve Squad, SURV Squad. So we've been touring. We've been going from different states or whatever, but we primarily do a lot of shows in Georgia, but like we just left. We went to Arkansas September 6th through the 9th, I think. Yeah, we went out to Arkansas. That was pretty dope. Um, Never been there before, I don't think. I got me some keychains. I got me Arkansas keychain, Alabama keychain, but we went through Tennessee, but we didn't have to stop there. So I didn't get the Tennessee keychain. But I was just saying all that to say, see how I do? I go from thing to thing, like I go from this subject to that. But I was saying that like I'm focused more so on music, but at the same time I'm trying to make more money. My job is all right, but that's why I do Uber Eats. Like I just started it back up. Like I stopped it in January because I got tired of doing it. But you gotta psych your mind up to do that. And but I'm like when I look in my room, when I look at things I have, I got money sitting around me. Like I can take nothing and turn it into something. Like I used to sell magazine purses. I just took some clear tape. I created the bags that God showed me in my mind, created wallets, and I sold them. Paper and magazine and tape. That was in 2015. But like I make bracelets, I can make earrings, I can make whatever pretty much. So that's something. And then my daughter just learned how to crochet. I tried to teach her years ago. She couldn't do it. But now she's really liking it and want to loom. So they're about $40 maybe. So I got to get her a loom for her. She is looking for work. So my grandbaby is 9 months. So she's been taking care of her and that kind of thing. But definitely get into your creative bag. That's what I was talking about in my live stream earlier. Get into your creative bag, whatever it is. I don't care if you create conversations. You can start a YouTube channel. You don't have to do it like this, being in the dark. But like I said, the reason why I did this, I was thinking that you would see my thumbnail for some reason because I got confused with the dang StreamYard. So next time I decide to not show my face, if my hair's a hot mess or something like that, I'm just going to show a picture of me on StreamYard, and I should be able to still share content. So that's when it's going to get real. It's going to get fun when I actually show y'all receipts. So I'm telling y'all, donate for real. Man, I've donated plasma. I did that like twice, probably. When was this? This was probably like 2013 or something. I just felt weird. I felt weird as heck. Oh yeah, this look kind of creepy. But yeah, I felt like, how long you been donating plasma? What area you stay in? Like, are you in a fight club for real though? UFC? Like, is that what you do? I know you don't see anything. Thank you. You just got scared. Ain't nothing under my bed. I'm just laying on my stomach. But yeah, I wasn't planning on showing myself. I thought I was gonna be showing like an icon, like something on the screen. But yeah, that just lets you know I don't be on this live. You're in San Antonio. How is it out there? I heard that y'all got some of them cartel folk out there taking over some of them areas. Is that true? I forget what they call. No, I'm just a part of the UFC fan community. Okay, that's dope. Yeah, my son said he wanted to do that MMA or whatever that is. He wants to be a barber too, but he'd rather do MMA full time. But he hasn't had the training for it. But I think it will definitely be good to train, kickboxing and that kind of thing. But anyways, if you want to check out my playlist, I got some with like some dope tracks I like because I like to write the tracks. But the main one y'all can check out is the audiobooks and motivational speaking. When I save this video, I mean, those people are out there, but I don't see them. Well, that's good. Listen, I've been seeing a lot of stuff, but you know, the media is always going to paint the narrative of what they want you to know. Allegedly, there's people eating cats. Um, Now, I seen the alleged video of the lady that had a dead cat on the ground. I've also heard that there have been people walking around with the geese or whatever with their heads cut off and that kind of thing. Um, Everybody has different feelings about it. There's one lady's video I came across on YouTube. She was on a beach, and I don't know where, but she's seen a lot of like bones and things of that nature. I think people are, you got the people that's into the occult. You got people that are into witchcraft of some sort, um, and they're leaving their excuse me, they're leaving their evidence behind. Now, I don't think that's too far fetched. You got to think people have different cultures and they come over here, and there's people over here in this country that are doing that. So, I haven't seen nothing for myself, but if I saw someone walking around with geese with their heads cut off, I would feel some kind of way, even though that could possibly be your culture. We don't do a lot of that over here publicly in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But I did not see that. I'll show my face a little bit, but I'm not sitting in the light because it's late. I just wanted to get on here and talk about what's on my thumbnail. Definitely check out that video. I think it's worth listening to. If y'all are like washing clothes or like washing your dishes, riding, driving, check out the leisure, you know, content so you can see what I'm saying, because you may look at him in a different light. Um, I mean, I was like, okay, this is Diddy. What are you talking about? But I was listening to what he was saying about. I know it's boring, but yeah, it's like 5:13 in the morning. So that's why I came on here. So like when I say this video, if you want to listen to the beginning, the main thing was I wanted to share with you Doe Dash. She's really been encouraging to me. She's just a regular person like everybody else, making money. She's even showed screenshots of what she made in 1 month of being monetized. Like she started out with like 1,100, and it was like 1,700, and it was like $3,000. And she showed the screenshots of her subscribers. And I was like, man, God, I know it's possible. As long as I've been on here, like now she's at 26.1K. Like, she's just in her car talking about what she go through. She's encouraging everybody. I mean, we could all do the same thing. Like, she got videos. Okay, you can see. This is her channel. You see her? Those are her shorts, right? So you see, I ain't capping. She just put them two videos out, right? It says, one more thing, over 50. This is for you. If you're over 50, you need to have more faith in yourself. She got dashing diaries. She got, I quit my 9 to 5 to follow my dreams, but never expected this. She even went to a conference and somebody like cashed her $1,000. Like, God has been like really helping her. You're mixing the context. Oh, well, the context of her videos, she's talking about living free and how you can live your dream. So for her, she don't want to work a regular 9 to 5. She wants to DoorDash and do these things because she wants to be free. And I totally get it. Like, if you're at a 9 to 5, if you're working 12 hours a day, 10 hours a day, there's a lot of things you miss out on. But she's choosing to do deliveries because she can set her own schedule. But she also documents what she do, and now she's monetized. Now she pretty much broke into that so she can keep creating content. So that's why people do it, because they at least want to be able to do it full time. And while that's not something to always depend on, because the algorithm can always change, people can always stop viewing or whatever the case is, for the most part, you getting some bread. So I think that if we could do stuff that we really wanted to do, yeah. Did I have surgery when I you talking about on my face? Because I ain't showing my face. Shoot, I had a dislocated shoulder a while back. It felt like surgery, bro. But do I read fiction? Um, I don't really read a whole lot. I like to read things that are, hold up. Nonfiction means it's not true, right? Look, it's been so long since I've been to school. Fiction, is that more like sci-fi and stuff like that, like make up stuff? But I like to read things about real life. Like I read my Bible. I like to read motivation stuff. But I got plenty of books that I need to actually finish reading. I used to read a lot when I was younger, but I like to listen. So the book I listened to recently was the War of Art, that's in my audiobook. So if y'all want to check it out, listen to it while y'all chilling or whatever. And get inspired, because that book, it had some funny moments. It's about a guy that was an author, and he struggled to write a book, and he finally like beat he finally accomplished it, right? And we all got like an enemy. They call it an enemy within you. You got that resistance. He called it resistance. And a lot of times there's things that we want to do in life, but that spirit of resistance come against us. And we allow it to at times. And he was like, it could be, it's in you, but it can also be around you. Like a lot of times you might be like getting ready to do something, and then all of a sudden chaos just happened around you. You know, things happen with family, friends, or work, and it's like it hinders you, or it just causes so much stress can hinder you. And a lot of times it's all about choices. Like I can decide to go to the gym or not. I can decide to eat good or not. If I don't, I'm just hurting myself, and I'm prolonging the results that I want. So that's just an example. But I said, Lord, I gotta pray against that spirit of resistance so that I can do this. I'm like, I know I can do this. We can do it. Whatever we want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Like just But I'm sorry with the recap. So you see the thumbnail, right? I think, okay. So basically, I was going over DoDash. I wanted to give her a shout out for encouraging me and other YouTubers to just keep pressing on, whatever it is you want to do. And then the other video was from the Leisure channel called Earn Your Leisure. It said Diddy warning us. He was basically talking about circulating money, the black dollar, okay? Circulating money within our community. He was saying there's like a 1% of black billionaires in comparison to the rest of the percentage of money. He was just basically saying we all gotta need to come together with our wealth, like kind of like the Black Wall Street. I just think people who want to be independent, period, need to come together, and circulate the dollar, because the powers that be want to keep the money up there. And then meanwhile, we're out here, like, and he was just basically saying like, even at the level he's at, it's hard. And he was talking about Nas and how, as Nas comes up with investing in companies and making a living for himself, he gets more disappointed because it's so many blocks, because you can only do so much. Whatever he said, it made sense to me. And I was like, you know what? And not only me, people in the comment section, that could be a big reason why they're messing with him right now. Because, everything that he's accused of and allegedly did, they've been knowing this. They've been knowing this. So now all of a sudden y'all want to come at him because he's not cooperating no more. That's how it always is. It just reminds me of the Bill Cosby situation, because he wanted to buy out some places, buy out NBC allegedly and all this other stuff. It reminds me of R. Kelly. R. Kelly wanted to know where his money was at. And they say, they locking him up. He basically caused those things to happen to himself, as far as, he was, messing with them females and all that stuff, them girls. But they've been knowing this. So I think when they, you play the game as long as you can with these folks, and then when you are not useful to them anymore, or you piss them off, they're going to come at you, period. Just like they did Kanye. There was some truth to what they all spoke. You can do illegal stuff and they watch you for 10 years, and whenever they decide to come get, yeah, that's what I think. So, I don't hate Diddy. I don't love Diddy. I don't really know him. I just know him through the music and what I've been hearing. But this one video was actually showing him in a more positive light, I guess, in comparison to everything else that's been going on. And then the other lady that I mentioned, her page was called Keep It Moving Ministries. This is what it looks like. I seen this years ago, and she was just talking about a dream she had and how she feels like, the emptiness and everything that he has is because he doesn't have God in his life or whatever the case is. But this was from 2018. So I remember seeing her video a long time ago. But it just was in the feed. So I'm pretty sure if anybody talked about Diddy, it's gonna come up in the feed. People's gonna get the streams and everything. So um if you like this content, feel free to watch anything else. If you like karaoke, I've done some karaoke videos of me singing, some of my favorite songs. I have my own music. It's on Apple Music. They took my Don't Waste My Time song off of Spotify because they were talking about it was some fake streams. But my music is still on Apple Music, Anna Serve, ANNASURV, like you see on the channel. I got a song called Don't Waste My Time. I got a Southern Soul song called Hey Sweetie. I have a song called Long Walk. I'm with a group called Serve Squad, so you can check their music out, well, our music out. And I do Christian hip hop and R&B. So the music that I'm gonna put out is like a '90s style R&B hip hop. I talk about love, relationship, and God. So that's just how I do. If y'all where to check you out at, obscene, as long as it's not spamming like that, like people do. I don't mind putting it in my comment section. Baby oil. Yeah, right. Viral, huh? Where you from, Tall C? Okay, y'all. Well, it's 5:23 a.m. ATL time. I've had a great time. This was called What's Really Going On. So I gave my little spiel, but I definitely, okay, the likes are matching the live. Okay, that's what's up. I definitely got more things to talk about, and I would love to I'm gonna use StreamYard next time so that you can see my face and or an icon, depending on how late it is. If it's like a regular decent time, then yeah, I will be showing my face like I have done on my previous videos. It's just late. It's early in the morning. I did not want to be seen like that. So I wanted to talk about those videos. When the video ends, I will put the video links that I discussed in my description so you can watch them and tell me what you think about those videos. And I will be back to talk about more things. If you have any topic ideas, things that you think I should talk about, you could drop it in the comments as well. Is there any predictions as far as this election goes? I do feel that there's more things that's going to take place. It seems like every time it's election time, they always got some BS going on. There was just this big fire in Conyers, a chemical plant of some sort caught fire. That smoke looked like fall colors. It was like orange, brown, gray. It looked really neat actually, but those were chemicals put in the air, and they said that area had to evacuate in Conyers. I'm like, where people gonna go? You just tell folks they gotta evacuate? You can't wait till Diddy come home. Listen, I want to hear Diddy talk. And I just hope that he don't get Epsteined. You know what I'm saying? Because whether Epstein really died or just faked his death or whatever the case is, we're not going to hear from him. We don't know. We only know what's on the news. Allegedly, uh, Diddy got locked up, and we saw that through the blurred camera. I don't know why the videos that are supposed to be important be blurry as heck. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when people say they saw a Bigfoot, it be blurry as a mug. Like, really? Y'all, we got we got iPhone 16s, we got iPhone 15, 14s. Y'all ain't got no clear images yet. So anyways, I'm not sure what to say about Diddy. I messed around. I was live the other day. That specific live is private, but I said, may the Lord rest his soul. And I said, oh my God, may the Lord give him peace. And I did not mean to say that. I pray to God he's still alive for the sake of his kids, number one. Number two, I want to hear his truth. You know what I'm saying? People, they say you proven innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty, but we know he's been proven guilty of beating folks up of being Cassie up anyways. But all this other stuff, I'm sure there's some things he did. But who else was involved in them parties? So he just had these parties by himself? Come on now. You can see videos of the parties. We know Kevin Hart was up in that joint. We know, dang, I can't even say it right now. Just a bunch of other people at those parties. So my thing is, you got other people to lock up. In my opinion, there should be other people that to be incriminated because he didn't do this by himself. I don't have pity for him, but everybody's looking at him. But who enabled him? Where are these people that put these bottles of baby oil in the rooms? Where are these people that fixed the rooms up? Where are these people that cleaned up these nasty parties? Where are they at? Because I know they seen everything. So what y'all getting a check too? They all guilty. So I just feel like this. If he go down, other people need to go down with him. Why? Because he did not do it by himself. Just like R. Kelly did not do all that stuff by himself. Like, y'all the one, who are the people getting the girls? Who are these people? Some of the parents selling their kids, allegedly. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna send you to R. Kelly house. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like even Aaliyah's parents, I mean, she was left with him at a young age. Y'all responsible too. Like, I want to see who these other celebrities are because these people are just as sick if they did these things that are alleged. And as far as that Kim Porter book go, there's been people covering that book. I think they have taken the cover off of Amazon, but I think the book is still on there. But let some people tell it. They say there is some truth to those stories, even though they're saying that book ain't her real book. If Kimora Lee got her book, she need to go ahead and drop it. Go ahead and drop Kim Porter's book. I believe somebody out there got the information. If Diddy didn't take everything, if I was Kim Porter and I was in that situation, I would spread that information everywhere. I'm not gonna just leave it in one place on a laptop in my house. No way. I would have manuscripts everywhere just in case. Yeah, whatever's done in the dark will come to the light, and it is. So, I mean, I'm not surprised, but my thing is he ain't the only one. He's just the face of it. And some people say he's just a distraction to cover up other things because you got to think, I do believe there's trafficking going on. I do believe that there's children involved. I do believe that there's underage girls involved. And politicians, like, you got to pay attention. Like, even during 2020, around COVID and all that, you had a lot of leaders stepping down. Now you have leaders stepping down again. Why y'all stepping down? Why did Usher delete all his Twitter stuff? Just all that drama. But I mean, I'm not worried about it, but that's just something. I just wanted to point those videos out because it just shed a different light on the situation. And I think if you're interested in what he said, definitely go check out Earn Your Leisure, Diddy on Diego lawsuit in Ciroc. He just had some cool things to say about business. And I was like, you know what? This is probably the reason why they doing this to him. So, yeah. When I end this live, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Besides the fact that my screen was black, because we already know the screen was dark. And I explained why it was dark earlier. But next time, if I do my little late sessions like this, it's going to probably be like this because I'm not going to have the computer on my bed. But if it's at a decent time, then I will use StreamYard or something, or I'll just show my face at a decent time. I will be sharing some of my interviews I've done with artists. I got some dope artists, some dope performances to share. I think I'm going to make short videos, maybe like 5 minutes or less. It just depends how I did the videos. But I definitely want y'all to know who my friends are. Is my hair messy? It's like in a messy bun, yes. I'm going to lay and take like a little nap, and I'm going to get up and go to work. So I'm an advocate for adult education. So if you have not finished school, get into an adult education program. They are everywhere. You can get your high school equivalent /GED. There's career fields that you can get into or go to school for free for. So, yes, if you have any questions about that, definitely drop it in the comments. I work for a GD program, so we help a lot of people 16 and older. I got my GED, you know what I'm saying? I did do some college, but that's just not the direction I think I want to go in right now because I do music. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed morning and good night to y'all wherever you are. If you're on the other side of the world, if you don't mind double tapping this video so it could reach more people. And I will be back. I'm definitely going to be talking about my sister today. Her name is Christy. Rest in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Today is her the anniversary that she transitioned. And so, yeah, if you lost a loved one and you're still staying here and you're strong and you're good and you're making it, shouts out to you because it's not easy when you lose a loved one. But God gives you the strength to get through it every day. So have a blessed Monday, man. If you like this channel, subscribe. I got music coming really soon. I got a song called Worship You, Where Would I Be, all that good stuff. And yeah, check me out. What's up, Cora? Shouts out to Paul, Dre, UFC, Underworld, Original American, Talsey, Fred Chambers. Shouts out to everybody that came through. It's your girl and sir, your favorite social butterfly. I will be back. This is like an unofficial what's really going on. If there's some topics that you think are important that people need to talk about, drop it in the comment section when I end this video. You know, a lot of people are talking about Kamala and Biden and Trump. You know, I'm just like, whatever. I don't know who I'm voting for if I'm voting. Then you got people that want to tell you you have to vote. I think that voting, I believe that, you know, because there's people that fought so hard for us to vote, that it's a good thing, especially when it comes to locally, like your local people to vote for, like your mayors and your city councilmen and all that stuff. But as far as the presidential voting, I don't know. There's things I don't like about both of them. So it's like, I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see how my spirit feel about it. But I don't like to get into it too much. But if there's some things going on in your area, let me know because I do want to cover topics and news and stuff like that. So I'm in Georgia. If you're up north, let me know what's going on up there. Like I said, we had a chemical plant that caught fire today in Conyers, Georgia. I'm talking about I don't think I've ever seen smoke look orange and brown like fall colors. So let me know what's going on if you're on the West Coast, the East Coast, North, South, shoot across the world. Let me know where you're watching from and drop some some comments. Drop some topic ideas in the comment section that you want me to talk about. So when I say what's really going on, it's like, you know, the media wants to portray it as one thing, but we really know there's something else is behind it. That's what I mean by what's really going on. Like what they really saying that they're not saying. That's me. I'm always called a conspiracy theorist in my family, but no, I just see it through BS. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. I don't believe everything that they put. What color? None of your business. Like, what color is yours? Like, what? I'm just gonna like put you in. I'm gonna put you in timeout for like 24 hours. But anyways, God bless you all. You cannot see me because it's early morning and I just wanted to get on here to talk about what was on the thumbnail. And then I end up talking about other things. But the main thing is when I end this live, I'm going to give me about 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to put the videos that I talked about in the description. So there's going to be 3 videos that you can check out. It's a video of Diddy talking about business, talking about him wanting his own brand of, you know, spirits, alcohol, whatever, talking about how we got to circulate the black dollar. All these things he was talking about, I feel, are things that probably shook up the elite or made them angry. I'm in my room. I'm in my room. I'm in my room. Getting ready to go to work really soon. But no, I was just up late. I wanted to talk. I didn't want to be all up, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be chilling. So the main thing was for you to just hear what I was talking about. Yeah. If you go back, if you look at my videos from earlier in the day, I was live, you know, yesterday, day before yesterday. I've been posting things. So you can see me like that. But this is early in the morning. Ain't nobody trying to show their face. Not right now. But if I choose to do this next time so late, I may go ahead and connect that computer so that you can at least see an icon or, a picture or whatever. But because it's late, I ain't showing myself. But you can go check out my videos. Like, I'm not afraid to show myself. It's just too early. So, anyways, I hope y'all have a blessed day. If you like the content, like what I was talking about, if you just came in, just watch the replay. Look at the thumbnail. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's some things Diddy was talking about at the Leisure event. He even donated $1 million, okay? But he's talking about everybody coming together. Another thing, I don't know if y'all watched the Grammys a couple years ago. Diddy was saying everybody had needed to come together and stick together, and how certain artists not being recognized, blah, blah, blah. It seemed like things started turning up from that point, on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just talking about love all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, maybe he foreseen some things that was going to happen. And also, I'm like this. People be about their bag, right? So some people are not willing to work with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will sell out before they unify with someone else. And then on top of that, he just gave like some of the artists they're publishing a while back. So it's crazy. A lot of stuff going on. But if you got topics you want me to talk about, definitely drop it in the comment, like wherever you're from. If it's some craziness going on and you want to talk about what's really going on, then drop it in the comments. That's going to be the series to come up, what's really going on. I may even bring people up to speak once I get that StreamYard perfected. Have people give their opinions, or even have a hotline. I do have a separate number. I'll probably create another Google Voice, depending on what so yeah, if I use the computer for a live streaming, then I can accept some calls and we could do it like that. But peace out, y'all. Have a great day. Happy Monday. I will be back. So if you want to see more live content, like when I do my driving or whatever, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much. Peace out.